From Huntington Christian School in Huntington Beach, California, this is going to be a Coast Soccer League match early season between Newport Mesa SC and South Coast Bayern Red in the girls under 9 bracket, the Bronze Omega. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg GK Porter for LandsmanProductions.com with George, and we're always happy to have him on the camera. Let's get the lineups for both squads. First for SC Bayern Red. Number 4 is going to be Riley Waterworth. Number 6 is going to be Tori Manos. Number 7 is Reese Rosas. Number 13 is Jonah Vu. Number 19 is Danielle Walker. Number 23 is Lori Mandarino. Number 24 is Maddie Fatoum. Number 25 is Jessica Wick. Number 32 is Berlin Carta, and number 99 is Rose Getz. The team administrator is Rocky Roses, and the head coach is Rocky Roses, with the assistant coach being Johnny Carroll. Let's get the lineup for the Newport Mesa SC. Number 1 is Emma Peterson. Number 2 is Kyle Delorme. Number 3 is Lily Shea. Number 7 is Gianna Denise. Number 8 is Campbell Case. Number 9 is Alana Caro. Number 10 is Jennifer Alvarado. Number 11 is Kira Hoffman. 12 is Mega Shelf. 19 is Alexandra Wood. 22 is Taylor Murphy. 24 is Catherine Wood. And 25 is Emily Mickelson. The head coach is Greg Baker. Assistant coach is Matt Baker, with the team administrator being Mike Alvarado. And we're just about ready to start this 25-minute match between the two squads, and we'll be right back in just a moment. Shift colors were underway. Going from right to left is Newport Mesa SC, and left to right is SC Bayern Red.
Go, Riley. Go, stay with it, Riley.
8v8, of course, at this age bracket, under 9, into the 18-yard box, deflected, and a keeper has to go back and get it for Newport Mesa, pushing it out wide.
Short. Go, Lori. Help, please. Go, Lori.
SC Bayern Red tried to win that ball again, and in the central, Jonah Vu. And retreating back is Lily Shea. Shea gives it back to her keeper, and she wants to go out wide. 0-0, just the starting of the match. 25-minute halves in this girls under 9 action. Opening day of the Coast Soccer League. Down here in Huntington Beach, California.
Okay, Reese, take the corner. One.
At the Horizon School. In the corner now, it's going to be a corner kick. Reese Rosas will take it for South Coast Bayern Red.
Wait there, wait for the ball to come out.
And she strikes it into that 6-yard box, but quickly they're able to protect Newport Mesa and push it up the field now. And they have Elena Caro in the central, and that ball going to the near side. Well, the SC Bayern Red trying to protect.
Inside, Jess, inside. Inside immediately. Jess, here it comes,
the ball, Jess, win it.
Win it, Jess, win it.
Lily Shea bringing it back towards her defender there. And on it now is Delorme. Kylie Delorme winning it, and it goes out of play. Still a 0-0 match in the first half. In the 60s, kind of a rather cool morning for September. Retreating back, Emily Mickelson, and she sweeps it out to the right flank over there. Pushing it up, and it goes out of play. Watching bronze omega bracket of the girls under 9. Out of the center circle now. Newport Mesa retreating back. Lily Shea gonna push it right back to her sweeper there, Emily Mickelson, and they like to do that quite a bit to try to get the offensive attack going. Assistant coach Matt Baker for Newport Mesa has seen us before. He was on the breakaways where we used to do them many, many years ago, and now he's a coach for these under 9 girls.
Pressure, Maddie.
Pushed up over to Megan Shelf. Shelf trying to bring it up out of her right defense. And coming into the space there was Reese Rosas. Nicely done. And she's got a teammate to assist there, Lori Mandarino. And it goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Throw-in for Newport Mesa from their far side touch line. And out of their right flank, Waterworth able to push that ball and keep it out of their own defensive half with assist by Lori Mandarino. And again, they play in the defensive half of Newport Mesa. They work it out of their own half, but now they give it right back. And with it is Fatoum, Maddie Fatoum, and she's got her teammate now, Rose Getz, on the right side. And now a strike by Roddy Waterworth in the central, and a touch there by Jonah Vu. And the keeper able to make the save, sweeping it out wide, and there's going to be a offsides call, and it's going to be a free kick. Free kick for Newport Mesa. The keeper striking it down the central. Want to get an early ball for a teammate there, and it would have been Caro. And that ball pushed all the way back. Nicely done by Danielle Walker, the keeper, all the way back upfield toward that attacking third for SC Bayern Red. And now they have a strike, and it's going to go past the goal line. Jonah Vu with the strike, but she was a little inaccurate with it. But Jonah getting onto that soccer ball, keeping the pressure on. The goal kick by Jonah Vu was blocked there. A touch quickly by Tori Manos, and she had help there by Mandarino, pushing it up forward for Fatoum, and it goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Lori Mandarino from the far side touchline. She threw it right there by her teammate, Maddie. And Maddie and her other teammate coming into play, Jonah Vu, is knocked out of play as they protect into space. Newport Mesa. Had substitutions that came in. We will mention them as they touch that soccer ball. Throw in by SC Bayern. Won by Newport Mesa. As they do well in their right defensive area, pushing it upfield. However, now they give it away. Maddie Fatoum in the area. She pushes it backwards for a strike. And that strike intercepted. Now the next one, she sweeps it over to on a diagonal to Vu, but she never got to it. In the central, Newport corralling that soccer ball, Newport Mesa, but they give up a little bit of a not a rebound there, but not to be able to hold on to the soccer ball there. But the young lady in the central able to win it and then push it out wide. And again, SC Bayern Red, another strike towards the keeper. Not accurate enough. However, those strikes are going to probably get more accurate as the game ensues for SC Bayern Red. And if you're Newport Mesa, you've got to be thinking about that. The defenders in the back. And wholesale substitutions come in now as head coach Greg Baker going to wholesale substitute right now for his light blue and darker blue shorts. Coming in for SC Bayern Red is Lori Mandarino. They in the white shorts, or red shorts in the white shirts, white jerseys, the red numbers. On it now is Berlin Carta. Now out of their right defense, Newport Mesa pushing it up, but they're going to give it away to Jonah Vu, who strikes it. Looking for a player in the central, didn't quite get that to happen on a connecting pass. Now on the intercept, and a touch there by Vu going out wide. However, there was Taylor Murphy for Newport Mesa, and Taylor's on a soccer ball again. Taylor at midfield, but coming up into space was Lori Mandarino. Nicely done by Lori, not allowing Taylor Murphy to continue on her run down that right flank. Coming in now is Emily Mickelson, or I take that back, Jessica Wick is coming in for SC Bayern Red. Tori Manos pushing across midfield, and Murphy sweeping it back towards the keeper, and they like to do that in this match, and they push it out right at us there. I get a touch of the soccer ball. And that ball on the near side, protecting on their left flank, pushing it out of the near side touchline. It'll be a throw-in. SC Bayern's going to throw it in. And it's 0-0 match in this girls under 9 action here in the Coast Soccer League 2010 season. Strike that time by Reese Roses, and I was right off the body of one of the Newport Mesa players. Throwing it in. Riley Waterworth throwing it in on the near side. Goes out of play, it'll be a throw-in. And this time it's going to be Newport Mesa throwing it in. Campbell Case throwing it in. Back into the 18-yard box, and it might be an illegal throw-in. I'm going to give it away to SC Bayern. Riley Waterworth is going to throw it in. Try to get it into that 18-yard box. And as I mentioned, 18-yard box or 6-yard box, it is all figurative because of the size of the field. It's not what you would call a FIFA World Cup field, so it's not going to be 18 yards away or 6 yards away from the goal. But they have to be marked off because different things can happen inside that box, which will change the nature of the game.
Get it down. Get it, Berlin.
Even at this young age.
Go, Berlin.
Berlin Carta at the defender in a box, and she's able to push it out. And that ball is struck again by Carta, and it goes past the goal line. But not a bad play by Berlin Carta. Getting a couple strikes in there was SC Bayern Red in this 0-0 match here in the first half of action. All the way up the field. Stopped there by Mandarino. However, Newport Mesa winning it and pushing it across midfield. Still on the attack. It's Catherine Wood. Wood turning. Wood on the diagonal pass. Intercepted. However, she's got Denise there and teammates. Remember, 8v8, and they kind of corralled themselves, and now they're going to have to retreat back. Straight up the central, SC Bayern Red.
Go Rose!
But however, on a soccer ball now is Denise. But Waterworth intercepted the pass. She was looking for Wick, but she never got to it. Newport Mesa now has it as they get a counterattack going.
Get it, Tar.
Push it all the way down toward the defensive third of SC Bayern, but quickly sweeping it out is Tori Manos. Manos got to the space in the soccer ball and pushed it over toward the brick wall, protecting the homes over there. This Horizon Christian School. Now Newport Mesa.
Nice job, Reese. In the gap, Rose.
Go, Rose. Go, Rose. Go, Rose. Get it, Rose. Go, Rose.
And that ball now is swept by the keeper.
Come on, Tori.
Nice kick, nice kick. Good job.
Yeah.
Come on, Reese. Move, Reese. Good job, Reese.
Huntington Christian School over here. Wonderful day of action. Newport Mesa SC Bayern Red.
Pressure.
Step up, Reese. Go, Reese. Pressure.
Here in Huntington Beach, and that ball, and an errant strike by the keeper. She gets back to it and pushes it over into somebody's backyard. Over the brick wall that time. It's the only problem with playing so close to the backyard of the homes. A substitution coming in now, Maddie Fatum. Wholesale substitutions for Newport Mesa SC. Again, we'll mention them as they touch that soccer ball. And somebody's got themselves a soccer ball.
Pressure, Jess. Pressure.
Down off of the bounce, a keeper! She retreats back and gets to the soccer ball. Center ref running down there to make sure it didn't go across the line. It was struck hard enough, and she had to retreat back to go get it. Nearly allowed it to go back across the line. Mandarino trying to win it for SC Bayern Red, but could not. However, a teammate in space pushing it up. However, Newport Mesa trying to continue on the attack in the defensive half. And being tough there was Lori Mandarino in the space. Newport Mesa throwing in. On the far side touchline. Reese Roses, or rather that was Denise over there for Newport Mesa. Manos for SC Bayern and company as they work it out from the back along their left flank, and it rolls over to Lily Shea. Shea's pass was intercepted by Rose Getz. Rose in the central there.
Come on, Jess.
Gianna Denise.
Woo, yeah, there you go. Come on, Rose.
Winning it into the back and pushing it up to Rose Getz. Getz sweeping a diagonal pass into central. Got two players there, but they couldn't hold on to the soccer ball. And now they, as it was pushed away from them, went to go get it. That time was Maddie Fatum. And here's Rose Getz. Back over to Maddie, and Maddie cannot continue on. But her teammate there trying to push it back for a strike up forward. That was intercepted, and now Newport Mesa. As they try to run that time by Denise, but it was intercepted nicely by Waterworth and pushed to the near side here. And Newport Mesa now corrals it, and they push it out of play, and it'll be a throw-in. In this 0-0 match, the girls under 9. Opening action of the Coast Soccer League 2010. Greg G.K. Porter here with George Langevin on the camera. And a early ball pushed all the way down, but way too much pace on it for Elena Caro. Or they probably pronounce it Alana Caro. Not an I in there. Cross the 18-yard box. Strike there by Roddy Waterworth to a teammate in the central, and she pushes that ball on a long ball into the corner. along the right flank. Rose gets a strike by Reese Roses down to central. And another teammate getting to it again. And that was Jessica Wick. And it goes out of play. On the near side, it'll be a throw-in. Riley, it looks like she's going to throw it in. She does. But corralled there by Lily Shea in the back for Newport Mesa. Swinging it over to Campbell Case. Over to the keeper. She fell down, and that ball could have been struck and put in the back of the net. But it just rolled its way along a line past. An attempt there by the strikers in that 6-yard box. SC Bayern red in that last sequence. And the central now with a strike by Jessica Wick. And it's going to be a free kick. Free kick working against Newport Mesa. So SC Bayern red, South Coast Bayern red has the opportunity for a free kick. It is center circle. And it's 0-0 match here in the first half. See what they can do with it. Down the central now, intercepted by Newport Mesa. However, they don't hold on to it long as Riley Waterworth pushes a ball up to central. And they still have touches. Gets out to Mandarino, and then striking it was Campbell Case to get it out of danger. Coming in now is going to be Jonah Vu again into the contest. The throw in. Jonah gets a strike on it with her left foot. Her teammate strikes it back to her on a return pass and pushing it back, and she followed it up and nearly stole it. And she would have had a great chance to put it in the back of the net, but the keeper was able to push it upfield. And going down is Gianna Denise, and it's going to be a free kick. Free kick for Newport Mesa. Alana Caro.
That's your mark there, number 2.
Youngster Denise went down hard, but she just pops right back up. They learn to be athletes at a young age, as you can see here. Lily Shea strikes it. And it's corralled. Nice wall there in the central for SC Bayern. Push that ball to make sure that it was off of the all blue. And on the near side after the throw-in by Riley Waterworth is knocked out.
Come on, Riley. Go, quick. Run. Quick, down the line, Jess. Go, Jess.
Going to be a throw-in by Riley Waterworth for SC Bayern, and a handball. It's going to be a free kick. Free kick for SC Bayern red. Reese Roses, as we work towards halftime, is going to take it. Not too far outside the 18-yard box, the penalty area. Can't touch it inside the penalty area with your hand. It would be a penalty shot if you're the defending team. Ball going to be brought. It must have been an offsides call. As there either was an offsides call or. But either way, it's going to be a free kick. Substitutions coming in, Newport Mesa SC. We don't have linesmen, it's only a center ref. And he's doing all the work in this under-9 match. And Jonah Vu took that one, and she's going down. And it'll be a timeout in a 0-0 match. We'll be right back as they check on young Jonah Vu. Coming in is going to be Rose Getz, and Jonah Vu is coming out. She was hit right there in the breadbasket, and she shakes it off and walks off the field, and she'll be back out there, the tough young lady. And pushes it outside the far side touchline, and it'll be a throw-in. Lori Mandarino throwing it in. And coming after it is Maddie Fatum. And it was knocked out by Newport Mesa. Not too much time left here the first half. Which team will put it in the back of the net? And trapped in their own half of the field, having a little bit of a hard time, Taylor Murphy is going to throw it in this 0-0 match. Pass toward the central. The all blue Newport Mesa trying to work it out of their own half. Lily Shea drawing it back, and that could be dangerous. They like to do that in this match. And keeper going to her left off her line at the top part of the 18-yard box, able to pick it up. 4 more danger ensues for Newport Mesa, who's played in their own half of the field most of this half. Haven't had a lot of opportunities to make something happen offensively. Here's Catherine Wood. Dispossessed that time.
Outside.
In the central. 50-50 ball knocked out that time by Lily Shea. And a throw in by Riley Waterworth, her teammate. She's got another teammate who pushes it right back to her. That was Rose Getz, who's trying to get a return pass. And intercepting that opportunity was Emily Mickelson. Coming over, sweep that ball out of play on the near side touchline. And that is the end of the first half of action in this Coast Soccer League match between Newport Mesa SC and South Coast Bayern Red. We'll be right back from Huntington Christian School with the second half, but first you'll watch the intermission where the coaches are talking to their players. We'll be right back. Action set to get underway in this second 25-minute half, and we're going to go with South Coast Bayern Red rather than Bayern, if I was pronouncing it that way. And they are going to be going from right to left, and Newport Mesa is going to be going from left to right here in the second half. 0-0 to score. For those of you who don't know who nil is, that's 0-0. Kind of like the way they call love in tennis rather than zero. Struck into the central there. And Newport Mesa, Alvarado. See that ball across, and it goes out of play. It's going to be a chance to attack for Newport Mesa, who really hasn't been able to do that too much in this match. And so the keeper, Danielle Walker, has really had a pretty easy time, at least in the first half she did.
Let's go, girls.
But sometimes it's a tale of two halves. We've seen it happen many times. Newport Mesa with a set piece into the interior of a bunch of players on both teams, knocked out by SC Bayern red. So SC Bayern now has to protect again. Intercepted that time, or met by Lily Shea, but then struck out of the 18-yard box. In their own defensive half. And now Newport Mesa trying to protect, and they're having a hard time doing that. And it's a goal! Go, 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 go! Scoring the goal for SC Bayern is Jessica Wick. Putting it in the back of the net. She there was with Lori Mandarino, and they came right down to Central, and they were able to put it in the back of the net past the keeper, Emma Peterson.
Clear the ball.
Trying to do something is Jennifer Alvarado, but sweeping it back. Remember, in the first half, the All Blue like to sweep it back and then get their offensive attack going, and they do that again now. Push it over to the near side with Kyra Hoffman, and she gets a subsequent strike around two players, pushing it up forward, but sweeping it out of play there was Tori Manos. SC Bayern Red leading 1-0, playing here at their home field, the Coast Soccer League 2010. First week of action. Sweeping that ball to on the diagonal was Emily Mickelson, and Mickelson tried to get the return pass. It's intercepted. Here comes Maddie Fatum, and it's met there by Emma Peterson. She knows not to touch it with her hands past the 18-yard box and sweeping it up forward. And it's bronze Omega match. Bracket out of the girls under for the girls under 9. Going out of play in the far side touchline. Let's see. It's going to be a throw-in, but also there will be a substitution. And again, we'll mention the substitutions anytime as they touch that soccer ball. It looks like it was Campbell Case on the substitution. She of the back part of her cleats being orange. Got a teammate that's got the same thing going on, and that's Jennifer Alvarado. Now in the 18-yard box, and Alvarado wins it and pushing it upfield, taking it away right back at Emma Peterson and makes the save. Peterson has been busy in this match. Up the Central, primarily in the first half, and already here in the second half. But now winning it is Jennifer Alvarado, coming down to Central, takes a shot at it, off the post. It's off the post, and it comes out. DeLorme chasing it down. She took a shot, and it went off the right post, or the left post of the keeper. You see it in hockey, they kiss the post before the matches, and there's a reason for that. Be my friend, and that time it was the friend for Danielle Walker, the keeper. For SC Bayern Red. Coming in now, Berlin Carta. Alvarado struck it really nicely, but it did not go in the back of the net, cross the line. And if you're Newport Mesa SC and head coach Greg Baker, assistant coach Matt Baker, you're hoping that that is not the closest that you get to putting it in the back of the net.
You make the cross, Lloyd. You make it, go!
Or it's the closest, but then you get a goal. Until you get a goal, but that might not happen. If South Coast Bayern red has anything to do with it, the young ladies in white and red shorts, wholesale substitutions, Newport Mesa SC, they like to do that, and they've got fresh players into the contest to try to deal with his set piece. Toward the near side touchline, Lori Mandarino. Mandarino, left foot strikes it. Jonah Vu was trying to get to it. She could not. Going after it now is Carta. Vu in the central. And out coming after it is Wick. Here's Vu. Back to Wick. Intercepted, pushed back up the field. Newport Mesa in this 8v8 match. And it's going to be an offsides call. Free kick.
Berlin up. Jess up. Jonah up. Last defender. Right here, Reese. Right here to Reese.
Reese Roses is teeing it up. Reese pushed it across midfield, looking for a teammate there, but it got intercepted that time by Taylor Murphy, who pushed it up, but she was looking for Wood, and Wood didn't get to it. On the near side, Murphy can't win it as she knocks it out of play, and actually it went off the foot of Carta, and Wood will throw it in. Taylor Wood gonna go it back to her teammate. Back to Taylor. Taylor in the central, looking for Alvarado, got intercepted and swept right at the keeper that time as Jessica Wick was smart about it. Jessica in the space again, and it got by her that time and pushed up the field. On the wide side now, Newport Mesa in midfield, intercepted, and here's Jessica Wick trying to get to it, but getting to it first is Emily Mickelson, the alternate number on Newport Mesa, as they push it out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in. SC Bayern, Wick fell down. Coming after it was Vu. She didn't get to it. Knocked out of play, though, by Newport Mesa.
Be patient. Be patient.
Newport Mesa Soccer Club having to protect in their own defensive third. Trying to win the soccer ball, but here's a strike by Wick. And it goes past the goal line, and it'll be a goal kick from the 6-yard. Got the 6 and the 18-yard boxes. You do the goal kicking from the 6-yard. Up the field. Only 3 in the deep back, and it's swept away. Nicely done that time by Tori Manos. Protecting in the central. Going to be a throw-in by Alexander Wood. Getting it toward the central, but it struck right out of there. Pushed up across midfield for Taylor Murphy. Murphy on a diagonal pass. Her pass intercepted and sent right back toward the defensive third. And retreating back is Taylor Murphy. But a strike nicely that time by Berlin Carta. As she was being muscled that time by Taylor. She still got a strike off. Trying to chase it down. Into the 18-yard box by Jessica Wick, and the save. Keeper making the save, sweeping it off to her left now. And trying to go upfield. In his space is Rodney Waterworth. And got support, pushing it up forward. Past Vu. And Vu now strikes it on the near side. Taylor Murphy has to retreat back. And Taylor has it. Taylor, where's she going to go with it? Going to go to her teammate who sweeps it past the goal line. It'll be a corner kick. So she went to her teammate that time, Emily Mickelson, and she just knocked it past the goal line. And it'll be a corner kick for SC Bayern. Leading 1-0 here in the second half. Trying to hold on to that 1-0 lead and make it stand up for a victory. Lori Mandarino taking the corner kick from the near side touchline and right at the side of the net. And almost touched by Newport Mesa, and they would have gave it up again. But not this time, as they will be able to try to get it out of their own half. Up to central. You're watching LangemanProductions.com video with George on a camera. GLP and down a central and past the goal line. It'll be a goal kick. Check us out on YouTube. Many single-player videos not announced, and then we have some announced for teams. And you only get 15 minutes on YouTube. Just type in Langeman Productions, and you will see those videos. Or go to our website, and you'll see how we operate, GLP. The different announcers that we have. Some of the games, all the games that we've done recently are on our website.
Let's go, Rose. Good hustle, Jess. Go, Lori. Big throw. Get ready. Go, Bernard.
The throw in on the near side.
Go, Jonas.
And falling down is Vu. Murphy, strong of foot, pushing out a diagonal pass to Jennifer Alvarado. Remember, she was the one that nearly scored to hit the post. Trying to get it now is Emily Mickelson in a center circle with Wood. The young lady's trying to corral it and get something going. The pass intercepted by Vu in the central. And now here's, again, Taylor Murphy. Alvarado pushing it out wide, finds Denise. Denise still on it, gives it to her teammate, but it's intercepted there in the space by Waterworth. And they push it back. They like to do that to try to switch it. The attack. Alexandra Wood, and it goes out of play on the near side. There are occasional times when we will, if requested by the head coach, do a big boom video. In other words, a good 15 feet or so up in the air. And just remember, if you have needs like that, let us know. And we'll come out and film the game. But in this case, we're going to do it from the normal height. On the near side, that ball going out of play. There were wholesale substitutions that came in for Newport Mesa SC, so different players are going to be touching that soccer ball. The throw in on the near side for Newport Mesa. In the central, Waterworth getting it over to Rose Getz. In the central, Rose pushing it, an early ball. She was looking that time down at central for maybe Berlin Carta or either Vu. Didn't work. All the way down, across midfield and on the near side. SC Bayern pushing it out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the young ladies of Newport Mesa Soccer Club here in this Coast Soccer League match out of the bronze Omega bracket of the girls under 9. Hope you're enjoying all the action. Jonah Vu on the carom. It goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Newport Mesa as it's starting to warm up here. Still very, very comfortable Huntington Beach, or I should say, and specifically Huntington Christian School.
Good job, Riley.
Pushed up to Gianna Denise, and Denise will throw it in as it was knocked out by SC Bayern. And there it goes off that wall again, and last time it went over the wall. Pushing it down to central, retreating back nicely is SC Bayern, sweeping that ball out of their central and past the near side touchline. Lori Mandarino. 1-0 your score. Maddie Fatoum putting it into the back of the net. SC Bayern trying to hold on to that 1-0 lead. Have it stand up for a victory here in the Coast Soccer League. Going to be a throw-in. SC Bayern. Red. Throwing it in. Touch there by Kyra Hoffman, but she lost it. And now goes to the central. Lily Shea corrals it. Shea still on a soccer ball. Shea trying to push it up. Vu deflected it, and then it was deflected again now in their own half of the field for Mandarino. But on it now is Elena Caro, and it goes out of play. Caro and her teammate to her left, and Kylie Delorme. And a substitution coming out and in for both teams. On the near side here, Jessica Wick is back into the contest, 25. And also Maddie Fatoum, who scored the goal. And we didn't get the one on the other side. Well, we mentioned her as a touch that soccer ball, Kylie Delorme. And into the 18-yard box. Still trying to keep the pressure on is Newport Mesa SC. And they get a strike again into the box, that time by Hoffman. On it is Delorme. Back into the central now, and they got a runner down the central that goes past. Who's it knocked off of? It is knocked off of the blue. So it will be a goal kick. Protecting into space in that 18-yard box in the central, very critical in any soccer match, and they were able to do it that time. SC Bayern. And on it now is Carta. Carta pushing the ball up the field. On that chance to get to that attacking third on a wide there was Wick, and she didn't maintain it or get it, and it was pushed upfield by Newport Mesa. Trying to get it there was Delorme. She didn't get it. And Delorme stays after it. It caroms over to the near side now. And Kylie Delorme has it.
Nice, Reese. Go, Maddie.
Retreating back now is Kira Hoffman. Hoffman staying on the soccer ball, weaving her way. And pass into central. And a nice little touch by Delorme. And trying to get it on the near side. They had a couple of players there, was Caro. There's going to be a throw in now by Delorme. Delorme getting it to Alvarado. Alvarado to Shelf. Megan Shelf, number 12 in there, and to take it away by SC Bayern, pushing it all the way up the field on a counterattack. Jessica Wick staying after it. Retreating back is Shea, pushes it back to her keeper. They like to do that because their keeper has a strong foot to try to get the attack going. And here they go on the attack now. And it is Caro. Caro! And she can't continue on, as coming over there was Tori Manos to sweep it out of play. Nice play by Tori Manos, protecting as they had pressure toward that 18-yard box. Newport Mesa SC trying to continue their chances here in the second half as they are down by 1 goal. Trying to tie it up, but can they? Or will SC Bayern make the 1-0 lead stand up for a victory? Pushing it back to their own defensive half. And they like to do that. Back in the contest is Murphy. Taylor Murphy on the near side. Murphy gets to the soccer ball. And trying to get to it there was Delorme. Working it over to Shelf. And it goes wide to Shea. And Shea is going to turn and not give it to her defenders and go back up the field that time. But it was taken away, though. Here's Carta. Carta now on the near side. Berlin Carta. Carta still on a soccer ball outside the box. And coming over protecting that time was Emily Mickelson. Push it out of play. So Mickelson protecting in it right back area. South Coast Bayern in their home field. Trying to continue towards maybe getting another goal. 50-50 ball that caroms over to Delorme. Delorme into space. Delorme still staying after it. Delorme wins it over to Alvarado. Alvarado goes out wide. She finds Shelf. Shelf staying after it. Megan Shelf across midfield with Spade. Gets it upfield to Caro, and it's going to be an offsides call.
Good hustle, Tori.
Either that or a foul. I believe his offsides call is going to be a free kick. SC Bayern, red. Some fresh players coming in
Go, Jonah.
for the all blue of Newport Mesa. And same thing now for SC Bayern. Coming in now is Jonah Vu back into the contest. Both teams doing a fine job in this 8v8 match of getting fresh players into the match. Maddie coming in now is Catherine Wood. She was one of the substitutions. And now Emma Peterson's going to take it out of her net. She is, and this is more like a gamble here as they're running out of time. The keeper striking it really hard, trying to maybe get it in the back of the net, but Danielle Walker is there. And she has to run back, though. That's always the gamble when you do that.
Go, Riley!
Out wide is Gianna Denise. Denise on a run. Denise's pass is intercepted, though, by Tori Manos, protecting into space. However, Newport Mesa still on it, and they're going to have a throw-in. Center ref looking at his watch. Not a lot of time left. Minutes or so left in this match. Murphy up the central, deflected. Murphy again has to be careful with the strike like that. And running onto it is Wood. Wood outside the box. And it's going to be a goal kick. As they say, it was off of Wood. 1-0. South Coast Bayern Red leads Newport Mesa, trying to win this Coast Soccer League match from their home field. Taylor Murphy on a diagonal pass. Got her teammate Alvarado, who switches it over to Campbell Case. Case got the orange cleats like Jennifer Alvarado. And here's Alvarado now. Alvarado can't hold on to it as it's taken away. And an ability to do that and a foul by Taylor Murphy. And Jonah Vu will have the free kick. And as time continues to move and the all blue don't have the soccer ball, it works in the favor of South Coast Bayern Red.
Turn your hips this way.
And now here's the free kick. Reese Roses down the middle. Reese again for another shot, but Emma Peterson goes and gets it off her line. Emma want to strike it.
Get it down. Go, Jonah.
In an 18-yard box.
Get in there.
Couple of players there.
Come on, go, Maddie.
And a long ball. An early ball headed for Caro. Caro has it. Caro down to central. Caro, and a save is made by Danielle Walker as Caro coming down to central, trying to put it in the back of the net, but Walker was able to get to it first. And midfield, Murphy. Murphy off to Karam, over to Wood. And Wood can't continue on as it was taken away. Now to central again. They look on the early ball for Catherine Wood. And still some time left. A shot and a goal! Go, 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 go! Alana Caro able to strike it at the top of the box and tie the game up. So it is 1-1. Very little time left. But can a team have another chance and put it in the back of the net to win it? In a real exciting match in this girls under 9. Taylor Murphy. Murphy on the near side.
Go, Maddie, go.
Murphy
Go, Jonah.
goes back, possesses a soccer ball, gives it to her teammate. They like to do that, push the long ball up to their strikers, and a foul that time. Too much by Catherine Wood trying to go after the soccer ball, and it's going to be a free kick versus South Coast Bayern.
Let's go, Reese. Big kick. Jeff. Get ready, Maddie.
And when you're tied, you don't want to waste a lot of time
Riley.
doing that free kick. You want to get onto it right away. But here's Wood now. And all of a sudden, Newport Mesa seeming to have a little bit of things, but they were offsides that time. Offsides call as Catherine Wood looking for a teammate, and she was offsides. Here in the last few minutes, Newport Mesa SC putting the pressure on, being able to get a goal, and it ends up a tie match in this Coast Soccer League match between Newport Mesa SC and South Coast Bayern Red. We hope you enjoyed all the action in this one, and we will have interviews and closing comments of this girls under 9 match of the Coast Soccer League. Stick with us. Hey, Matt. Greg Porter back here with the SC Bayern Red young ladies, and you are?
Riley Waterworth.
Okay. Riley, what position did you play out there?
Right defender.
Okay. Riley, talk about this game. I mean, it ended up being tied at the end, but you guys were dominating most of the game. It was kind of fun to play in this game, right?
Yeah, but I got kind of tired. Our coach, he said that we could do a thing called this. If we want to, it's called timeout, and we want to sit out.
Okay.
I was kind of thinking of doing that.
Okay.
But then we had a halftime, and then I think I kind of got rested, and I thought I could go back in the game.
Okay, but you guys played hard, and it was a lot of fun watching you guys. When you're not playing soccer, what do you like to do?
Relax and go, and sometimes go outside, and
Just have fun in life, right?
yeah.
Okay. Soccer probably takes up most of your time, as well as school. And speaking of school, what school you go to, and is there a favorite subject or teacher over that school?
Well, this year I'm going to a new school.
Okay.
Patton Elementary.
Okay.
And my teacher's name is Mrs. Emerzian.
Okay.
And she's going to have a baby on October 20th.
Oh, great. Is it her first baby, do you know?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, all right. Well, congratulations to her. And during the summer, did you do anything that you had a lot of fun doing? Did you go any places with your family?
We went camping to Kings Canyon.
Okay, where is that at? Is it in California?
Yes.
Okay. Southern California or Northern California? But it was a fun place, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't matter. All right, well, that's good. That's good. Well, let me talk to your teammate, and good luck in the rest of the season for you, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, and come on over to us, and you are?
Jonah Vu,
Okay. Jonah, what position do you play when you're out there?
center mid.
Okay. You like playing that position? Is that a lot of fun for you?
Yeah, but it's also very tiring.
It's a lot of work, isn't it? Well, I tell you what, soccer's a lot of work, running around and stuff. Always running, always running. Well, what do you guys look forward to in the season? Do you think you guys can really do pretty good this year?
Yeah, I really think so. We've been improving a lot.
All right. It seems like you have. You got hit by the soccer ball, right? Are you okay?
Yeah.
It hurt, didn't it? Yeah, it did. But that's unfortunately a part of soccer too. But you got right back up and got back in the game later. So what do you like to do when you're not playing soccer?
Well, I just usually like to read a lot. I'm a fan of drawing.
Okay. So you might be an artist one day, right?
Yeah.
All right, great. Well, that's a good thing. Do you have any pets at home that you play around with?
2 dogs.
Okay, what kind of dogs, you know?
Pomeranians.
Okay, all right. Those are great dogs. What school you go to, and do you have a favorite subject or teacher at that school?
My favorite subject, science, and I go to Eastwood Elementary School.
Okay. That's a pretty good school, and they got good science over there. Well, good luck in the rest of the season, Jonah.
Thank you.
All right. And let me talk to your teammate, and you are?
Jessica Wick.
Okay, Jessica, talk about, what you hope for in the season. You guys played pretty good today.
So, I'm hoping that we, win and go to the silver.
Okay.
Hoping.
Okay, and that would be fantastic. Well, the way you guys played today, that may very well happen. You guys are coached well. What do you do when you're not playing soccer?
More soccer.
More soccer? Okay, so you can get better and better, right? Okay, did you do anything fun during the summer or go any place fun?
Catalina with my friends for 4 days.
Okay. Wow, that's nice over there. That's island, isn't it? Okay. What'd you guys do over there?
We watched movies and
just
we
kind of
and stuff, yeah.
just kind of relax and have a good time because you're over in the beach. Well, that's good. That's good. What school you go to, and do you have a favorite subject or teacher? You want to kind of join us back here just a little bit. Favorite subject or teacher?
Well, I go to Harborview, and I don't really have a favorite teacher.
It doesn't matter. You got to go to school, and you will eventually. All right. Good luck in the rest of the season. All right. And you are?
Maddie Van Tuma Vamron.
Okay. Maddie, you scored the goal for your team, and talk about the hopes for your team the rest of the season.
Hopefully we'll go to the silver. I don't really know about that, but hopefully our coach will keep coaching us because he might not coach anymore, so hopefully.
Hopefully he will too, because you guys seem to be listening to him and learning a whole bunch.
We've been together for quite a few years.
That's good. That's good. Well, what do you like to do when you're not playing soccer?
More soccer and drawing.
Okay, that's good. It's good to learn how to draw. All right. Speaking of that, what school you go to, and is there a favorite subject or teacher at that school?
I go to Harborview. My favorite teacher is Mrs. Vanderham. Subjects, maybe language arts.
Okay. Oh, well, you're going to be well prepared for the future. Well, good luck in the future and the rest of this season, all righty?
Thank you.
All right. Greg Porter back here with the South Coast Bayern Red, the last two ladies of the club, and you are?
Lori
And what's your last name, Lori?
Mandarino.
Okay. Lori, talk about what are your hopes for this season?
My hopes for it is to get the most points to go to silver.
Okay, well, you guys have started off really well, and I think you have a real good chance of that, especially if you keep playing the way you did today. When you're not playing soccer, what was the most enjoyable thing you like to do?
I usually like to spend time with my friends out in the neighborhood.
Okay, alrighty. Sounds good. During the summer, what was the thing, any trip or the thing that you most enjoyed doing?
Rancho Oso. It's a place where you can go horseback riding, and there's everything, like you could roast marshmallows there, and also, like, you can go hiking up the hills and all that.
All right, so you got to ride the horses a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds like a fun time. What school you go to, and is there a favorite subject or teacher at that school?
The school I go to is Eastwood Elementary School, and my sub is Miss Sarnowski.
Well, good luck in the rest of the season for you. Good luck.
Okay.
All right. And you are?
Danielle Walker.
All right, Danielle, you were the keeper because you got a different color jersey. What are your hopes for your team this year?
To save more goals for my team so we can win.
All right. Good deal. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys played really well today. You dominated territorially, and it just was a fun game, and you really made it hard for them to try to get something in there, and they did at the very end, but it was a great game. What do you like to do when you're not playing soccer?
Sometimes just practice for soccer, practice with my dad and my sister, because my sister, she's also a goalie. And
What team does she play on?
she plays on Extreme.
Okay. And how old are they?
My oldest sister is 16, and my other sister is almost 13.
Yeah, we do a lot of age groups, so who knows, we may see her in the future or have already seen her. What was the most enjoyable thing during the summer for you?
I went to Utah with my grandma and grandpa.
Okay. Yeah, it's fun up there, really nice, beautiful area. What school you go to, and is there a favorite subject or teacher up there?
I go to Eastwood Elementary, just like Lori, and my favorite teacher is Mr. Carr.
Okay. Well, good luck in the rest of the season and for you and your club, and hopefully you guys get silver.
Thank you.
Greg Porter back to wrap it up, and we hope you enjoyed all the action in a 1-1 match where the final score Newport Mesa Soccer Club won and the South Coast Bayern Red won. For George Landsman, Video Sports Productions, with George on the camera right now, take care of yourself. God bless, and as always, we hope to see you next time. And remember to save this one on the hard drive. Bye now.